Mid told me she was building a ship.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon, searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want it to be that. I don't want it to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail up in a world where we're not...
I'm working, and I'll do it.
All right. As soon as it's sod up...
Are you...
Something... You,
I what?
Right. There's just...
All right.
Aye, aye.
Is that the thing Tomes held?
All right, Clive. We'd finished... No, it's get...
Not quite.
She said that.
She...
Clive, were you born yesterday? Or she'll probably be halfway.
Man.
Is that you done, then? Mid's not roped you into building the rest of the boat, has she?
Obolus.
Yep. You in a hurry, but Eddie got a urgent by the sound of it.
Thank you, Obolus.
Don't mention it.
What tidings, Uncle? Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work?
It, seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Gotta admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in and all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to camp. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Ross...
Gav will be leaving with me.
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. All right.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too. She's got some things that...
I hope she... Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. But if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Cooker is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the Lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies. It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The Blight marches on. And soon, there'll be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's Tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan.
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot. There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goots.
Okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav,
Already on my way, Captain.
be careful.
Aren't I always?
Do you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
crack the crystal too.
Hopefully it's nothing. What could be wrong with Torgor? He seemed well enough when I last saw him. Trouble with the ledgers. Shouldn't he be asking Otto for help? I got your note. You think something's...
So you could... I didn't say how... He used to love Tintlac. You've not been with...
No harder than... Is that it?
What was it you said he was?
That's what the...
Then maybe this all has something to do with whatever it is that's what...
I suppose that perhaps up...
Instead of ever...
Lawsman.
He isn't.
I don't think so. She says he's hot.
I rather all Canids are in, and I see no reason why, if we assume it may well be Frostwolves after, as to where one might.
I don't recall.
And little wonder, the last elder antelope site.
Even so.
Good hunting.
The noble visit.
Blackthorn. Do you have a moment?
Not really, no.
I just wanted to ask how you're getting on, and you might still be down. Perhaps sharing your thoughts might help.
That bastard's like a dog with a bone. Still, he's got a keen eye, I'll give him that. He's just, well, Karen showed me something. Something I've never seen before.
And that was?
A sword. The metal itself wasn't any you could
So that's... And if you knew we could unlock...
That's...
I'll see what I... Sharp us when we got...
Sure as luck, Oz.
Thank you. Let's see what Karen knows. You're looking well, Karen.
What do you want? Out with it.
I want to know about the sword you showed Blackthorn. Single-edged and extremely sharp.
Running around after him again, are you?
I suppose I am, yes. But I need to help him find out how to work an edge like that. It's driving him to distraction.
Little wonder, I suppose. There's not many like that make it as far as the twins, and those that do go straight into private collections. Which made it nice and easy finding a buyer.
Can you tell me who bought it? Where is it now?
You think I tell people who my clients are? Suppose you're not likely to go nicking him off me, are you now? Fine. If you stop mooning at me like that. Lord Ignac's the man you want. Dalmekian bloke. Collects weapons and the like. And he's got more money than sense, which is why he's one of my favourite clients. Reckon he'll still be at the inn in Dalamil, where I left him.
Thank you, Karen.
Oh, and he's a touch eccentric, if you take my meaning.
I appreciate the warning. Let's hear.
Well, lovely bit of problem it, which is what?
I imagined.
Prop?
So what exactly?
Nothing. Gave me a sand. You pour the... Sir? And do you know what I think?
I take the...
Would have gone...
All right.
Thank you. Clive.
That's why.
Shh. I don't... A little. And eat. Sadly, I can straighten it out, I swear, but I'm gonna...
Be late.
There you are!
So let me get... And instead of you get Clock, the man in well...
Oh, just Martha.
We owe...
Each. They... Len...
Do we have that much to hand?
No. After the king besides.
All right. Is there anything...
There might... How'd you fancy taking...
Rocks.
Rocks? Little somethings. And I reckon 15 million in overdue debt probably...
I'm sure that...
But you know how it is with this.
I know.
Go.
Because...
Because I'd rather let...
Well...
Don't worry.
Really?
No.
Goat means well, but when he ain't overseen, things can get overlooked.
How are you feeling?
Better. Thanks to Taya.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too. Didn't you, boy?
alive.
I wasn't, but it seemed, and though I doubt.
A star is worth at least
Think of the differences.
interest. Anyway, bit much.
Something like that.
Same as back when the place was nothing but it probably knew. Sid may have... And when Sid...
His death was hard on everyone.
But he didn't. I reckon what he saw in Sid. And don't we all? That...
Ready, go?
Company.
Be quiet. If I were a giant antelope, I'd see by just the place. I doubt we'll find one bigger than that. You hungry, Torgal? Now. Will it be enough? I say that, which means we... I'm just a big puppy, aren't you? Lady Karen will be... There's talk.
How the hell is anyone supposed to...
Did you hear?
The gates to heaven.
I want to see you.
What am I going to do without Sweetwater and Oil of Talk?
Milady.
Gif. Oh, ma.
Otto asked me to give it to you, to settle the Hideaway's debt with the Veil. And to compensate you for the time it...
I thought you... Tell Otto he can... The man owes... My contribution to the restoration effort was made freely and willingly. It was the least I could do.
You once told me Sid did you a kindness. I'd like to do the same. Please, accept it. And for Otto.
Otto is lucky to have, I doubt,
Otto had a son.
long ago, and blamed himself for not... I don't know how...
I didn't.
How could you? Besides, and ill.
Gob will want to know the stones were delivered. If he's still with us. People take notice of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track down Charon's collector.
They're saying Drake's Fang is gone. The whole Mother Crystal gone.
Back again, are you?
Yeah. You. We don't know for sure.
Welcome. If you're hoping for a bed, I'm afraid you'll have to look elsewhere. One of our wealthy patrons has put...
My reputation will be ruined. Calm yourself.
Pardon the...
Out! I paid for... Please, His Lordship. Ready? Very good. Would you mind?
I'm sorry if I've called...
That? No, he's been dispossessed of his luggage.
I don't suppose. A single letter. Then I'll retrieve...
You have
want an order.
a condition.
I don't suppose.
I did not. No, every...
And that's where...
I shall...
That will be...
Farewell.
Faster!
got company! Come on, lads, let's tear the bastard's head off!
Too slow. Too slow. This must be Ignat. Nothing. All right.
I hear I have what you like.
Wyvern.
For me. Well, redeem.
A few more.
You're a master. Oh, Karen drove me hard. It was and is used, they believe. No combat should ever exceed a single. Each sword is. There's a.
But how do they?
Why, they use whetstones, rather. A whole array of them, ranging from the coarse to the fine. 10, but it is a mineral. And that, Wyvern, it occurs to take this, the very stone of, and a far more fitting payment.
Thank you.
Pardon the... I am locked in. I am one.
And,
Too many to count, and is a... Farewell, what? Ready?
I think his lord. Coming, my lord.
Trust Uncle Bart now.
Ready, go?
can walk from here. Greetings, Your Majesty. Too slow. is over. Now to collect the ash. I should... probably... This looks like the stuff. Let's see if there's any more. That should do it. The wine needs more than this.
Is that the thing Tomes helped?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Goat. So, lady...
Ah, but she threw it right back.
Karen I'm sure you...
How are you doing? Oh. Here you go. Think you can help?
Lady Karen, go tell... Would you prefer...
Malta, I met, but those...
Of course not. Surely...
Oh, fine. Where'd you even get this? A canny one, meanwhile, might claim it. Might be I already have a buyer in mind. Might be you even know her. You wouldn't mind.
Not at all.
I hear you ended up... Thanks to this, I sometimes wonder what I paid.
Speaking of which...
Oh!
I've seen that, but...
Yeah. It was the only goblet sit...
I knew so little about him.
Almost.
Martha and the Dame. How long did he...
Before he died, back in the day, I was a purse. He bought passage to... We set up drinking. I quit my post not long after that. But me and Sid stayed close. There was the magic woke inside my... And there was no hiding.
Couldn't you and your...
My family wanted them... I couldn't, and I couldn't for the... Luckily, it was him who stood beside me when... Him. And he was true to his words. Threw away. I knew then. He was always too clever for his own good, was Sid. Saw the world for what it really was, while the rest of us were content to go along with the lie we were shown. And it can't have been easy, bearing that burden alone. But he didn't let it stop him. He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him. Faith he'd steer us true. So I swore to myself that I'd always be right behind him, ready to catch the stubborn sod, if ever he should fall. But I couldn't even do that. Ignore me. Just the ramblings of a tired old man. Leave that lot. I'll tidy it up in a bit.
This is Sid's handwriting. Dear Otto.
I may be drunk, but I wanted you to know this place would be fucked without you. Love you, you grumpy old sod.
This note.
Hmm? What about it?
Sid was right. Without you, we'd all be lost.
He should have bloody well said so then. Just once. Before he went. But then, why would he? Him, or anyone? I'd only have told him to piss off. You're wrong, though. Both of you. It was never just me keeping the hideaway afloat. It was all of us. I just shoved people in the right direction. I barely seem to be able to do that anymore.
Would you rather go at the helm?
Well, maybe I've got a few more years left in me.
I'm going to hold you to that, Otto.
Before you go, Sid would have wanted you to have this.
But that's...
This'll do me just fine. Thanks for the ray of sunshine. I'll see if I can't pay you back.
Already have.
Here for another of my lectures? Allow me to educate you, of course. Here you are. The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Is that the thing Tomes helped?
I noticed you in... So, Molly's leftovers weren't good. That'll teach me. All right, now we know.
Speaking of...
You can, huh? In return...
Oh, it's just a...
Ah, Clark, were you
We were indeed.
very good?
Lady Car...
Ah, do you recall our conversation?
About how...
Precisely that. The Fenrir, and while the power...
What do you suggest?
That Torgal may be the beneficiary of more than one icon's power. Consider that in addition to Lady Jill. He has served as a loyal companion to you, your brother, and even the late Sid. In short, and that one can...
Yes?
And if I'm not...
Sorry for the wait, but hopefully...
You learn...
I did... Yes.
No wonder I couldn't get the same finish on the grinding wheel. One hit and all done, eh? Might not be so bad if all you ever fought were duels. Good luck.
Even so.
I think so, yeah. With this whetstone, but there'd be no... I reckon we get a dozen swords from it, if that. Swords that the curse breakers wouldn't know how to... Nah. No, but finish and what's fight? Just imagine it. I won't make it.
I'm sure. Just...
I'll be working. Hey, I owe you one.
You'll be happy.
And I'll... You coming...
Right.
Okay, yeah. What do you want? And?
And what can I do for you? You'll not find a better price than that. Finished, are you?
What do you need? What's that for you, dear? No scratches, all right? Anything else? Wish I could take one of
All right there? How's that?
I have it.
That's the stuff. You're right then. Telemon,
Very impressive. There's...
Don't be... Why don't you let me take a look at that baggie?
What?
Well, we thought we might use it to...
Well,
that's the spirit. Well...
It certainly...
Right?
Thank you.
No, for supporting...
think Mid might need some help.
I went up to give some greens to the chocolate.
Is it business or pleasure? You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know. Finished, are you?
This used to be a trade route for merchants crossing the Scars, till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass, and all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today. So what do you think? Really?
All right.
I take it that...
Oh, no. Well met, friend.
How does a...
Oh, the man. He's my brother.
We made
it. Chance.
Well, if I'm...
Clearly. Well, now, reckon he...
All right.
No. You just put...
I'm not sure I trust those two. But if there are bandits lying in wait, I should probably take...
Look lively, you lot. We've got guests.
These must be our bandits. That's them dealt with. Now, where's that cart? Getting all of this out.
Seems... Found the cart and didn't leave...
And how exactly?
You've done... It's been a pleasure.
There's no need to be... What if...
I see the Dalnecs lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
The fallen ruin should hold, at least. The path continues on the other side. So this is Zemeckis.
The land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes. If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
Dominance and bearers. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominant and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Just look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Boklad. The road will be busier up ahead.
Then we'll have to keep our wits about us. alive. Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sanbreque.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
Father, please.
Or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it, and I can think of none better suited to the task. There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then Valisthea. All shall bow before their Emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god. The Emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Greeker, made flesh. Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sanbreque.
Father. I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
You would trust the words of this traitress? She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sanbreque, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your Emperor in the wars to come.
The canker! Silence! Insolent wretch! You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
This audience is over. Come, your Radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring. I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
The Boklab markets are to the north. We just need to hug the coast.
Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside. His troops are well-trained and increasingly battle-hardened. But it's not as if we can wait for the siege to end.
All right. Headed over to the Crystalline Dominion too.
More refugees.
And they're all making for the Crystalline Dominion.
Because they don't know how to live without the Crystal's blessing. No need to ride from here.
Boklab.
There are no crystals.
This is where we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
What are you looking for?
You're welcome anytime.
I wish to engage the Crimson Caravan set.
Out of my sight, wretch.
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
How much? For a measly crust of bread?
You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. But you're more than welcome to look.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the Crystalline Dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
Looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an
Not for the likes of you.
We won't get through without that pass. Let's go and find Goot, shall we? He must be around here somewhere.
You should come with me to the Dominion. Life will be different there.
Remember when half the people... Let us through!
Come, taste my peaches. They're sweet.
I'll take the large one.
Oh,
Clive,
slow down.
we cannot... Here.
So?
No!
Where do we...
She's the owner of the Crimson...
No time.
You two, I'm gonna check...
All right.
Let's keep an eye out for this red chocobo, then.
And the other on our purses.
Next to the checkpoint.
If you're looking for the Crimson Caravans, head out of the canyon.
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
Oh, we're not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
Oh, wait! Don't go, El! He's me mate!
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Boklad? I gather Lady Karen didn't send you. So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By a little bairn.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble. Honestly. Ugh.
Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then, we can be on our way.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either. Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct? Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain. Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate means.
So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market?
Yes, and no. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners, and yet none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the checkpoint.
Which means?
That someone is doctoring the stolen passes. The same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them. And the same someone who has Goots' pass, no doubt. Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants, which is why we've decided to take a stand. Will you stand with us? You want to get your pass back, and we want to ensure that no more are stolen. Catch whoever's behind it all, and two birds shall be slain with a single stone.
Is there any other way of getting to the Crystalline Dominion, Goots?
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that, I don't know, try swimming across the strait. But the guards will definitely spot you if you try and do that. Like, we don't want to get spotted, right?
So either we find the people who took the pass, or give up all hope of entering the Dominion.
All right. We'll help.
Thank you kindly.
But I don't know your name. Eloise at your service.
Clive.
A pleasure doing business with you, Clive. The proprietor of the furniture makers by the coach stop is spearheading the search. Wear that, and he will know you for a friend. I suggest that you speak with him first.
The furniture makers. Understood.
Out of my sight, wretch! Peaches and pears.
Come on, come on!
Jug of snake spit for the road?
Juicy pears! Slake your thirst!
Are you the fun looking?
Ah,
She told me.
for harder to watch your back. Not that they...
The fish. Thank you.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
You should come with me to the Dominion.
Fish for sec, can I interest?
She's asked.
Is that for what? Street orphan? A few, but they're all looking for a new start.
A shame.
Whoever's behind.
It's so.
You should.
It's worth.
All right then. Questioning children. How hard can that be?
Come, taste my peaches. They're sweet as...
Excuse me.
Can't.
I was just...
Sugar?
So...
Finest everywhere for the priest.
Do you?
What do you...
What
I don't know. What's...
No. So if they...
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
You should come with me to the Dominion. Life will be different there.
Come, taste my peaches.
The caravan stops next to the check.
Would you... It's all right. We've heard. We need... I don't know. He said he got it. Sam,
We need to.
do you know... He's used... Thank you.
Come on, come on!
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
That's that then.
She must have meant the refugee camp.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
Daddy. That big... He wouldn't... Could use one.
Chance at the moment they...
Would they?
Shit! What do we...
You two get...
Hunter, where are you?
So that was how Jill. You would.
All right.
He can't have gone far. I need to find him before his employers do. Did you see a boy running with? Thank you.
Shit.
It's all right. I just want... I'm looking for the people who...
Called themselves the Carstones. I knew they were... Didn't come at all. You know, if I didn't do...
Hansa.
You found him then?
Jill.
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I...
I haven't got your pass anymore. If that... Whatever you do, not that I go...
Cowards. You will not force another child to do your bidding.
Wait, we're not...
Don't hurt him!
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch. Where did you get it?
Master Theo?
Goots. What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Your sister? Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
And why would she? Theodore.
Theodore.
Vulture. They pray. I'd been looking into their... But it seems they've already... Hansa's a... If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work... Clive was... And my sisters, then we all...
Oh, where is it?
So,
what else? You get your... Hansa.
Couldn't if I wanted to. I'd try following them.
We'll try. To Laney's...
Laney's Cleft is to the south past the camp.
scared any of my birds.
Come on.
Fly, Ambrosia.
That's the one who's been sticking his nose in our business.
You should have minded your own.
I doubt these were the ringleaders, but at least we know we're on the right track.
We got company!
That's the luck.
Nice try. More foot soldiers.
Fewer now.
Aye, especially the lead. They don't deserve it.
I wasn't planning.
We're ready.
Oh, I.
Fuck. It's that guard from Bockland. Kill him! Kill them all!
And they say crime doesn't pay. Gold chain.
Have the names been...
Not yet. Now I just...
We should go.
Of course. Oh, and...
We'll be glad.
Ah, Clive.
Quite the...
So it was the cast stones who were... And their I only... Speaking of...
You are too. Here, Clive.
I will.
Elle, I've asked our boys to... Can I count on your...
Of course. I expect you'll... Would it now? Sid. Don't look so shocked. We're on the same side.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, for a small fee, we will move anything that needs moving. Be that goods to market.
I was the first my sister helped escape. If it wasn't for her, I'd have been branded as a boy.
I had no idea.
It just so happens that we are seeking to expand our operation. And who better to... Wouldn't you agree?
I would. It seems our purpose is the same in... So what would you...
It would be up.
And our honor. The honor is out.
Here, Clive.
What is it?
Elle has friends in high places while...
I shall bear it.
Well, all that remains... Goots' pass should secure you a place on the caravan.
We'll... Right then. Let's get this back to Goots.
And then it's on to the Dominion.
Ah, Clive. This being a border town. Or at least... Don't worry about... Why, I am what you see. It can be a risky business. Always a pleasure.
Clive. And I wouldn't have it any other way. All the better. Fools, the lot of them. Criminals and cowards. So thank you. You're always welcome at the caravans.
Pardon me, but would you... That well-notched... Might you be...
How exactly?
Well, and should you accept... Well...
My arms are yours.
Wonderful.
But where...
Along the... Quickly!
Wait. I bet... Sure he doesn't get himself killed.
Porter for hire. Best sir.
I see you've been of some
Perhaps.
findings. I was great now. Joseph...
Any idea?
Joseph...
Can't imagine.
Now I just need to see about getting the word out.
Bad news.
Good, actually. Only trouble is...
What exactly?
I've come back... Gotan Rouge.
So I've...
Oh. Gent, would you pass...
Sounds...
So you'll do... You won't need... Is Aldrich, the porter, free of the... Stop by.
I'll be right.
out of my sight, wretch!
Peaches and pears.
Come on, come on!
The caravan stops next to the check.
Are you Milan? That's me. The Inky. He thought he... Why didn't it?
Comes, we get mile. Anyway.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Tight-fisted.
The Empire's your enemy, not us.
I'm looking for...
Well, you've...
The innkeepers.
No.
You must be...
The market will be... Oh, my heart goes out to them, all right. Plenty try to... When they do... You know what?
Come, taste my peaches. They're sweet.
I'll take the last.
What I really want to be.
Here you are, Goot.
Me? Oh, I'll have to...
So should you and your friend?
We do, and we already. There's hard work. And Goot, you said you'd... Well, I'm gonna...
All right. We have a place on the wagon. Remember, Goots, we're mercenaries. You hired us to protect you.
Mercenaries.
And you remember the plan? You're to ride all the way to Twinside. Jill and I will go with you as far as the outskirts, then find our own way in.
I'll buy that stuff I need.
Right. And we'll scout out the Imperial's defenses.
There's a square with a big bell tower right in the middle of town. If you get lost, or out goes wrong, we can meet up there.
All right. Let's go.
I see. And you're quite certain your father has no knowledge of Ultima?
I am. I have no difficulty believing a sinister force has come to exert an influence on Sanbreque. But be that as it may, it is yet to claim my father. For better or worse, his radiance speaks his own mind.
Then the fiend works from the shadows.
I confess, when first you told me of this fiend, I had my doubts, and more than a few at that. A beast that labors to plunge Valisthea into turmoil, all in pursuit of your brother. But that wound is proof enough that evil is afoot.
Then I have your answer, Your Highness. You will join me in my fight.
I cannot. Not yet.
Your Highness, please.
As you are aware, the Dhalmekian army is at our gates. They have lost their mother crystal, and with it all hope of a negotiated withdrawal. It is but a matter of time before they invade. If Bahamut is not here to meet them, my people will be slaughtered.
Though not by Hugo Kupka, thanks to Ultima's machinations. I know the fate of your people weighs heavy on your conscience, but if we do not put an end to Ultima's plans, they shall face a far darker fate. The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss. The lives of every man, woman, and child in the Twins are at stake.
I believe what you say, Phoenix. But I have duties of my own, and I must discharge them. Come what may. do you know of my blood?
I know that it is wholly unworthy of the highest offices of state, which rightly belong to those of purer breeding. Alas. Your bloodline runs through the Oriflamme gutter, from a whore who weighed her child's worth in gil.
Have you threatened my father?
Of course not. I merely whispered in his ear that his mongrel son is plotting a rebellion.
What?
Sylvester listens to the words of his astrologers. And they have ears too.
You have been feeding them your lies!
Should you remain loyal to Emperor Olivier, his radiance may yet crown your head with laurel, and not with tar.
Fork-tongued witch!
In consideration of your long years of service to the Empire, I shall forgive this uncharacteristic rudeness. Now hurry and make ready, Your Imperial Highness. Emperor Olivier expects much of you, Dion. Or should I say, of Bahamut. May your fire reduce his enemies to ash, till all of Valisthea bows to its rightful ruler.
There is another darkness that has taken hold of Sanbreque. And until its grip is released, the flames of war shall spread ever wider, just as Ultima wishes.
Forgive me. My family has caused you much grief.
You are not her keeper, Phoenix. This is a matter for the Imperial household now, and as a member of that household, it falls to me to resolve it. At such time as that is done, what strength I have shall be yours.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Let us take to the skies together, and bring a new dawn to Valisthea.
I should like nothing more.
Terence.
My prince.
Tell me true. Do you believe what I'm about to do is wrong?
We Dragoons have but one leader, Your Highness. And we shall follow him unto the very end.
Thank you. This is my decree. For their crimes against the crown, the traitorous Annabella and her usurping son shall be put to death, and the Empire restored.